Are you ready to transform your financial life? Today we're diving into something that could make the difference between struggling with money and becoming rich in just 6 months. We're taking lessons from the legendary Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest people, who built his fortune through simple, smart strategies that anyone can follow, whether you're rich, poor, or just getting started. Now, before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to us and helps us continue creating life-changing content for you. So if you're serious about taking control of your financial future, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Warren Buffett's philosophy about wealth building is not based on making sudden, massive gains or taking unnecessary risks. Instead, he preaches the importance of daily habits. These habits, when practiced consistently over time, lead to incredible financial success. Buffett famously said, "Wealth is the transfer of money from the impatient to the patient." This is a core principle behind his strategy. He didn't amass his wealth overnight. He built it steadily through years of disciplined practice. The good news: you don't need to be a financial expert or a millionaire to apply these habits in your life. Whether you're making minimum wage or already on your way to financial success, you can use these strategies to make a significant impact on your financial situation in as little as 6 months. One of Warren Buffett's key principles is living below your means. It might sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful, and it's something that many people fail to do. Buffett himself has always lived modestly. Despite being a billionaire, he still resides in the same home he bought in 1958. This is because Buffett understands that wealth isn't about how much you make, but how much you keep. The moment you begin living below your means, you free up money to save and invest. Many people think that increasing their income will solve their financial problems, but if your spending rises with your income, you'll always be stuck in the same cycle. The key is to control your expenses and make sure you're always spending less than you earn. For example, instead of upgrading to a luxury car or a bigger home when you get a raise, keep your current lifestyle. This extra money can be put to better use, such as savings or investments, which will grow your wealth over time. This is the foundational step that opens the door to financial freedom. Budgeting is one of the most overlooked tools for financial success. Warren Buffett believes that you cannot control your financial future unless you know where your money is going. Many people shy away from budgeting because they think it's tedious or restrictive, but the truth is that it gives you control over your financial destiny. Start by tracking your income and expenses. Take a close look at where your money is going each month: housing, utilities, groceries, entertainment, and set clear limits on non-essential spending. This will help you identify areas where you can cut back and free up cash for savings and investments. One of the most powerful budgeting strategies is this rule suggests allocating 50% of your income to essential needs like housing and food, 30% to discretionary spending, things you enjoy but don't need, and 20% to savings and investments. The goal is to ensure that you are consistently saving a portion of your income and directing it towards wealth-building activities. Over the course of 6 months, a well-maintained budget can make a significant difference. You'll be able to save more, pay down debt faster, and invest strategically, setting you up for long-term financial success. When it comes to wealth building, Warren Buffett's most powerful advice centers around investing. He began investing at the age of 11, and his strategy is proof of the importance of starting early, even if you can only invest small amounts at first. The power of investing lies in compounding, where your investments generate returns that are reinvested, leading to exponential growth over time. Buffett says the most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. What he means is that anyone can invest, as long as they remain patient and disciplined. Start small. You don't need a lot of money to get started, especially today with options like index funds or apps that allow fractional shares. What's important is consistency. Automate your investments by setting up recurring contributions to your portfolio and let the money work for you. Over a period of 6 months, even small contributions will begin to add up. As your portfolio grows, you'll see that the money you're investing is growing faster than your savings alone could. This is the key to transitioning from poor to wealthy, letting your money generate more money for you. One of the biggest obstacles to becoming rich is debt, especially high-interest debt like credit card debt. Warren Buffett advises staying far away from it. In fact, he refers to debt as a financial prison that can hold you back from achieving your full potential. Buffett himself has always been very conservative when it comes to taking on debt. He has built his empire by avoiding unnecessary borrowing, focusing instead on using cash reserves and reinvestment. If you're struggling with debt, the first step to transforming your finances in 6 months is to pay off as much as you can. Start by tackling the highest interest debt first, because this is what will hurt your financial progress the most. Once you eliminate the burden of debt, you free up cash flow that can be used for saving and investing. Being debt-free also gives you peace of mind and reduces financial stress, making it easier to focus on your wealth-building goals. Warren Buffett's principle of saving before spending is another habit that can change your financial situation dramatically. Most people do the opposite. They spend their paycheck first and try to save whatever is left at the end of the month. This rarely works, as it's easy to underestimate how much we spend. Instead, flip this approach. The moment you receive your paycheck, set aside a percentage for savings or investments first and then spend what's left. This pay-yourself-first strategy forces you to prioritize savings, and it's one of the simplest ways to build wealth. Over time, this habit becomes automatic, and as you consistently put money aside, your savings will grow without much effort. By making this a daily practice for 6 months, you'll be amazed at how much you've been able to accumulate without even noticing it. Warren Buffett attributes much of his success to his commitment to lifelong learning. He reads for several hours a day and always seeks to improve his knowledge. One of his most famous quotes is, "The best investment you can make is in yourself." For anyone trying to become wealthy, self-improvement is essential. Take time every day to educate yourself on personal finance, investing, and wealth-building strategies. Read books, listen to podcasts, or take online courses. The more knowledge you gain, the better equipped you'll be to make smart financial decisions. In addition, continuous learning helps you develop the mindset and discipline necessary for long-term wealth building. Whether it's understanding how the stock market works or learning how to manage your business more effectively, this knowledge compounds over time and leads to greater financial success. Warren Buffett doesn't rely on one source of income, and neither should you. In fact, he often says, never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source. Building multiple streams of income is one of the fastest ways to accelerate your wealth in 6 months. This can come in the form of side businesses, investments, or passive income sources like real estate. You don't need to make massive changes overnight, but start by exploring opportunities that align with your skills and interests. Maybe it's starting a small business on the side, freelancing, or investing in dividend-paying stocks. By diversifying your income streams, you create a safety net that ensures you always have money coming in, even if one source dries up. This added layer of security is what separates the wealthy from the rest. Warren Buffett also emphasizes the importance of the people you surround yourself with. He has said, "It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction." If you want to become rich in 6 months, one powerful action you can take is to evaluate your current social circle. Are the people around you financially responsible? Do they encourage smart decisions, or do they lead you into bad habits? The more you associate with individuals who have the qualities and success you aspire to, the more likely you'll pick up those habits. Networking with like-minded individuals can open doors to new opportunities, whether it's a business idea, an investment tip, or mentorship. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to be better and who push you towards your financial goals. While Warren Buffett's strategies can help you see significant progress in 6 months, it's important to remember that wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. Buffett himself didn't become a billionaire overnight. His success came from decades of discipline, patience, and smart decision-making. The habits you develop in the first 6 months, budgeting, saving, investing, avoiding debt, and self-education, are the same habits that will carry you through to long-term success. The key is to stay committed and consistent, even when it feels slow or challenging. Buffett often says the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. The same can be said about building wealth in general. Those who are willing to stay the course, remain disciplined, and practice patience are the ones who achieve lasting financial success. You now have the roadmap to transform your financial life in 6 months. Warren Buffett's teachings show us that anyone, no matter where they start, can become wealthy by developing the right habits. Living below your means, budgeting, investing, avoiding debt, and continuous learning, these simple practices are the key to unlocking financial freedom. Remember, the next 6 months can be life-changing if you commit to these strategies. You don't need a massive salary or a complicated financial plan, just discipline, patience, and the willingness to take action. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us continue to bring you content that can transform your life. Stay focused, stay committed, and we'll see you in the next video.